welcome to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator, and thank you all for joining me today. Welcome to Saturday Morning Wrestling. It finally returns. It went away last week, but we are back this week with some more classic old school wrestling, and today we are taking a look at beautiful Bobby Eaton challenging the world champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Woo! All right, and here we go. The World's Championship is on the line. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and beautiful Bobby Eaton, one half of the Midnight Express. In his corner is Mr. Jim Cornette. Here we go. What a match this is going to be between two of the best in professional wrestling. And now they're going to start feeling each other out. Bobby playing it smart. Now they're going to lock up. In the corner, going to force a rope break. This is going to be about who wants it more. It's about a test of strength right now. Now, the ref trying to force a rope break here. And you can hear Cornette saying, back him up. And now what a shot to beautiful Bobby Eaton. And Eaton back up to his feet. Bobby Eaton and Ric Flair gonna lock up, collar and elbow. Side headlock from Eaton. Ric Flair breaks free. Great counter from the champion. And a great wrist lock from the champion. Flair in control. On his feet. Who wants it? Who wants the big gold? Oh, what a knee to the midsection of the Nature Boy. What a right from Eaton. And another one takes Flair off his feet. Talk about sweeping your opponent off their feet. That's just what beautiful Bobby Eaton did now with these shoulder tackles. Jumps up and over. Great hip toss from the champion. And now Rick takes control just like that. It's so quick for the Nature Boy. And now a side headlock takeover. Ric Flair takes over Bobby Eaton. And now Flair is in control. Flair looking to pick up the victory. Looking to retain his world championship. Beautiful Bobby Eaton trying to break free. Eaton not where he wants to be. He's got to get back up to a vertical base, but Flair has him in such a tight headlock here. It's going to be hard to get back up when all of Flair's weight is leaning onto his chest. Turns it into a cover. One was able to turn Ric Flair into a cover on, put Flair on his back, but Flair right back into the seated position, holding on to the neck of Bobby Eaton. And Eaton slowly going to fade away here with all the pressure that's being put on the neck, blocking off the airway, the damage that's being done as Eaton tries to fight out of it, trying to break through with everything he's got. And now here we go. Now we're picking up the steam. Now Eaton's finding his way back up to his feet, but Flair's still holding on that headlock, cinching it in deeper and deeper, as you can see, but gets sent to the ropes. Shoulder tackle sends Bobby Eaton off his feet and sends him flying, rolling all the way to the outside onto the floor. I can see Jim Cornette going to check on Bobby Eaton, making sure he's okay. This is a big opportunity here for Bobby Eaton, challenging Ric Flair for the heavyweight championship. What a right to Flair. Flair with a thunderous chop. And now sending Eaton spine first into that steel ring post. How is that going to affect Eaton long term in this match with the damage being done right to the spine? That ain't plastic, that's for sure. And Flair with a thunderous chop to Eaton sends Eaton to the outside onto the floor. And now the referee trying to keep Flair separated from going to the outside and going to the attack. Trying to allow Bobby Eaton some time to recover as Jim Cornette checks on Eaton, trying to make sure he's okay and ready to continue in this contest. Ric Flair, 6-time world champion. And now Eaton comes back into the ring. And now we can get things back underway. They're going to feel each other out. We're back to square one. As these two lock up. Eaton now taking control of the arm. Nice hammer lock. And Ric Flair trying to reverse out of it. Drop hold. Great reversal from the Nature Boy. Now has control of the shoulder. It is just like that. That Flair is able to turn things around. And when you're the world champion, the stakes are high. You are held to a higher standard when it comes to competing inside the squared circle. And right now, Ric Flair is putting on a show. And there's one thing we know and love about the Nature Boy, as he loves to put on a show for the ladies. And now Flair continuing the attack on Bobby Eaton, who's trying to find his way back into this match. Sending Eaton into the corner. Sends Eaton the opposite. What a thunderous chop. Takes Eaton off his feet. Sweeps. And now Flair's ready to fight. He's got his fists up. But Eaton, chop block to the midsection. Oh, what a open hand to the jaw. Going to create the separation that Bobby Eaton needed to get back in this fight. This is exactly, as you can see it on the face of Jim Cornette, this is exactly what he wanted to see from Bobby Eaton, one half of the Midnight Express. Eaton with a clubbing right. And another one to Flair. This is a huge opportunity for Eaton. Oh, no, but Eaton gets sent right onto the steel guardrail. Oh, my, absolutely devastating. And now, thunderous chop from Flair. And Flair with a right to Eaton. And Flair gets in the ring. I don't know. Flair's being pretty fair here. Seems that he's given Bobby Eaton some time to breathe. It also seems like he wants to win this by countout. Wasn't maybe not expecting Bobby Eaton to get back up to his feet, but nevertheless, Cornette whispering something in Eaton's ear as Eaton tries to get back up to his feet and get back in the ring. There's a lot of strategy going on here in that mind of Jim Cornette telling Bobby Eaton the game plan. What's next? Snapmare over the top rope. And now has beautiful Bobby Eaton back in the ring. Sends him to the ropes. And a swinging neck breaker from Eaton. Great reversal. And just like that, beautiful Bobby Eaton able to turn things around, but not able to capitalize right now. That's the only thing right now for Bobby Eaton, is that he's taking a little bit more time to recover because of everything that Ric Flair's done to him in this match. The wear and tear is already visible. But the stakes are high. The World Championship is on the line. You saw that beautiful big goal that the referee was holding up before this match, letting them know what this bout is all about. It's all about the biggest prize in WCW, that big gold World Heavyweight Championship. And Ric Flair, being a six-time world champion, wants to continue his reign and make sure Bobby Eaton doesn't get a hold of that World Heavyweight Championship. And now Bobby Eaton goes to the cover. 1, 2. No, Ric Flair with a kick out, though, as this match continues. And you can hear Cornette yelling at the referee, saying that was a 3 count. Now Bobby Eaton just unloading these shots on the Nature Boy. Cover. Lateral press. 1, 2. Only enough for a 2 count. Tries to hold the hand down. What a right to Flair. And again. And I went for a side headlock, but there we go. Running Bulldog. What a Bulldog to Ric Flair. Great move. That's one could be over. 1, 2. No, not enough for the 3. As this match continues, beautiful Bobby Eaton is in control. This is exactly what Eaton and Cornette were looking for. This is the moment they've been wanting more specifically for Bobby Eaton, with Bobby Eaton now being in control and Cornette cheering him on at ringside. And now clubbing blows the back of the head of Flair, but Flair fighting back with thunderous chops. This is any man's game. It's about who wants it more when the stakes are high, but Flair goes over the top and lands the outside out on the floor. And you saw Flair come off the apron to the floor. Cornette being very mischievous. Mischievous. Oh! Oh, come on! And now Flair going after Cornette, but Cornette tries to run away using the handle of the tennis racket right into the throat of the Nature Boy. The world title is on the line. The world belt. And now driving. And the ref calling for that count, starting that count. And again, that handle of the racket right into the face of Flair. I mean, the ref doesn't see it. It's all legal as long as the ref doesn't see it. This is brilliant. This is all part of Cornette's plan to guarantee that Bobby Eaton becomes the new world champion. Ric Flair not where he wants to be, but the one thing is, you can't win the championship by countout. You have to win it inside the ring via pinfall or submission. And Ric Flair not in a good place right now. Boot right to the face of Flair. Flair rolls to the inside. It seems that Ric Flair was starting to build up some steam, starting to find an extra win. But Bobby Eaton stopping Flair right in his tracks. Flair now fighting back. Flair fuming. Flair looking to get his hands on Eaton. What a thunderous chop. Here comes the Nature Boy, but gets taken down with a right by Eaton. And now holding on Flair by the throat, the ref calling for that count. You don't want to get disqualified. The world championship is on the line. Call. And now at a count of 3, breaks the hold. Bobby Eaton taking full advantage of that 5 count before being disqualified. With every moment, that hand, that arm, the bicep is around the neck. Now the legs are wrapped around the neck. This is really going to do some more damage to the Nature Boy. You're blocking off that airway, potentially forcing Flair to pass out or tap out. The damage to the trachea, long-term damage to the trachea could be caused by this. And if you can't breathe, well, you start to fade away. You don't want to, it almost seems like Bobby isn't just looking to make Flair pass out. He's looking to make sure Flair passes away with all the damage that is being done to the neck of the Nature Boy, the world championship. It's when the world title's on the line, you got to pull out all the stops. It's the biggest prize in professional wrestling, the big gold, the world heavyweight championship. And Cornette doesn't want to hear it. The fans are on their feet. They're trying to rally behind the Nature Boy. But swinging neck breaker from Bobby Eaton. Goes for the cover. 1, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. And now, once again, going after the neck of Flair, putting all that pressure. And Flair trying to break free, trying to get to the ropes. He's got to break free. He's trying to fight. How much fight's left in the champion as Eaton is in control. Eaton really applying all that pressure from his legs onto the neck of the champion as the ref checks the arm of Flair. There goes 1, 2 more times, and we can say we have a new world champion. 1 more time, and we got ourselves a new world champion. And now the ref checks it for the 3rd time. A little bit more time. Oh, but now the ref sees it. The ref sees there's more life in Flair. The ref saw the life. The number 1 prize in wrestling is on the line. And Flair had some life. Just when you think it's all over, you thought Flair's arm was going down for the final time. But Ric Flair able to break free. Flair did not pass out just yet. There's fight in the Nature Boy. It's his 6th reign as the world champion. From NWA to WCW world champion, Flair has been to the top of the mountain. And now choking Flair out with the racket handle. And the distraction from Bobby Eaton allowed Cornette to do so to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And now looking for a suplex over the top rope to the ring as Flair was on the ring apron. Beautiful suplex connects, and Bobby Eaton heads up to the top. And an elbow drop to the Nature Boy. As the Nature Boy writhes in pain as that elbow dropped right on the neck. And a kick out at 2. The Nature Boy is still in this one. Who wants it more? You can see the life, the will to live from the Nature Boy. But now Bobby Eaton has the legs wrapped around the neck of Flair. Now counting. And Flair kicks out at 2. Flair is still fighting. Flair trying to fight out of it. Flair gasping for air, trying to find some light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, it doesn't seem like there's any. Flair's trying to kick out of this. Use the momentum to break free, but Bobby Eaton goes right back on the attack. What a right to Flair. Flair to the boot to the mid. Flair with a boot to the midsection to Bobby Eaton. And here comes the champion with a thunderous chop. Takes Eaton off his feet. Eaton rolls to the outside onto the floor. And now Eaton pulls Flair to the outside. And now things are about to pick up outside the ring. Clothesline. Oh, what a big back body drop right on the exposed floor. Right on the concrete. And a hip toss on to the mat on the outside. And Flair's really picking things up here. This is exactly what the world champion needs. He's getting Bobby Eaton back in the ring. This is the way the tides have shifted. Flair rolls over. And now Flair's heading up to the top. Double axe handle to the challenger. And now Flair has Eaton right where he wants him with a dropping knee. What a knee drop from the champion. Thunderous chop to Bobby Eaton. Sends Eaton to the ropes. Big back body drop. Up and down he goes. And the Nature Boy is feeling it. The biggest prize in professional wrestling is on the line. Wrestling. What a right to Bobby Eaton. Thunderous chop. And sends Eaton to the opposite corner. And now Eaton with a big back elbow to Flair to stop Flair's momentum for the time being. And now Ric Flair's not where he wants to be. This one's over. Oh, that diving knee drop. But oh, it gets caught by the Nature Boy. Ric Flair. Oh, all that weight right onto the knee. And here comes the figure 4. This one will do it. This one will put this one away. Oh, come on. Jimmy Cornette gets sent inside the ring. Boot to the midsection of Bobby now. The tennis racket to Cornette. Tennis racket to Eaton. And just like that, Flair gets his revenge. And now Flair going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And he's done it. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, still the World Heavyweight Champion. All right, everyone. And that was beautiful Bobby Eaton versus the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship at WCW Main Event. And in the end, it would be Jim Cornette's racket to the face of Cornette and to the face of beautiful Bobby Eaton for Ric Flair to get his revenge and pick up the victory. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget, follow me on all my socials at Hype the Commentator on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, right here on YouTube, and Hype Commentator on X. Thank you all for sticking with me on this journey, and thanks for tuning in to today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Boom!